You're right, guys. So, yeah, let's dive straight into it. 30 minutes past New York Open. Um, like we've kind of been saying, the majority of the move has been made. Markets are now just going to chill out a little bit until we get our CPI in 2 days' time. We do get Jerome Powell's speech today, so again, probably going to hold off. And then probably see a little bit of movement depending on what's said in that meeting. Let me just get some of these links out to the members, and then we can get into a full market update. Have I got? Okay. Yeah. Let me have a little look at. Can get some news in the background as well. Yeah. Those that are joining us, welcome. Yeah, as you can probably hear if you joined us yesterday, wasn't sounding the best. Feeling much better today, so yeah, let's have it. Okay, so this is Jerome Powell's speech right now. Yeah, let's have a little look, see whether we can get anything for this live stream. Any announcements? So for premium members, after we do these sessions live on YouTube, we'll basically switch over and continue with the lives for the training session within the Discord group. Now that will be a premium only service. So those that are in the free group, yeah, I mean, we'll carry on doing these live streams on YouTube, but we'll cut it at points and kind of move it over to the Discord group. But yeah, so Jerome Powell's speech, or kind of meeting slash kind of just Q&A, is live. We're not getting too much movement now. In terms of what we got yesterday, I mean, it's just a bit shameful, really. We got into some actual nice trades, but overnight kind of just got a little bit of a push back up. So we got left in one of them, so we'll continue with that one. Currently slightly in profit, which is nice, but yeah, we're expecting a little bit more. If not, then I mean, we could again come a little bit deeper into this order block and see a little bit more supply being dumped, right? But yeah, as you can see, buyers are kind of dying off, seeing a little bit of a pickup in sell side volume. So just continue getting that supply being dumped. Again, see, which is nice, is exactly what you want to see for a bit of a larger reversal back down in prices. So yeah, let's see. So crypto market cap pushing up a little bit higher. Again, something that we went through yesterday. See how well it holds up.
Just to add, in the same spirit, I think that what the pandemic revealed was weaknesses in the non-bank financial sector, much as the global financial crisis revealed those weaknesses in the big banks and the large utilities, financial market utilities. And so there's been, as Claudio was saying, and Mervin was saying, there's a lot of effort going into, and has been, in what do you do about money market funds? What do you do about the treasury market? These things are much, and I think the first order answers need to be changes to the structure of these institutions to make them stronger and more resilient on their own. I would say expanding the provision of central bank liquidity.
Those are joining us, welcome guys. Yeah, let's see what we can get here. I'm going to scan through some potential trades, but again, they're going to be very, very quick trades. Yeah, prices kind of aren't sticking, so they're being a little bit more volatile than we would like, and fluctuating, which either means that you have to be in the trade very, very short, in a short period of time, or kind of plan for the larger move. Now, obviously, because we have got the CPI coming out on Thursday, planning for the larger move is going to be a little bit more difficult, right? Because if we do get a weaker CPI figure, that's more than likely to really push prices up. So yeah, ideally you just want to be in and out trades really, really quick, not looking for huge amounts of profit. Or the other option is just stay out, wait for that CPI figure, and then go back. Probably next week, really. If you guys got in on those longs, well done. Again, that's probably the majority of the move done for this week. But as you can see here, a bit more supply being dumped, starting to get these increases in supply. So it's going to build up some structure. Zcash doesn't look too bad. Gala, I know Gala had a crazy run up. Could we get a bit of a deeper pullback potentially? Not too bad.
Facilities that were put in place in the US under the new regime, which was meant in some sense to give control to elected politicians. We in the Bank of England in 2010 really introduced a compact between the Treasury and the Chancellor on the one hand and the Bank of England on the other. It said that any lender of last resort operation had to be approved by the Treasury. That seems to me perfectly reasonable and appropriate. And you have a private conversation where you explain why you want to do it. And in very few cases could I imagine that the Treasury would say if the central bank feels that a lender of last resort operation is appropriate to prevent some collapse, the idea that the Treasury is going to say you can't do it, I think is not likely to be true. But since taxpayers' money is at risk, it's perfectly reasonable for the Treasury to have an input on it. There was never any conflict between these two different approaches in the different areas of policy. So I think the important thing is to
And you're still getting some of these altcoins looking like they're going to break out higher.
the US with changes in legislation.
Just going to build up a little bit of structure, finding some liquidity a little bit lower down.
What the lines of responsibility are.
It's just going to be a very interesting CPI report. Again, if we do get that weaker CPI, that's third month running, and yeah, you probably can start saying that inflation has peaked, which is definitely going to be bullish for risk on assets. So we could see a little bit more of a sustained run up in prices. Now, things do dip, and normally you do get things bottoming after kind of you start to come out of kind of the recessionary phase of the economic cycle. So even though things are looking on the upside, if you go off history, okay, prices do fall and actually create a bottom afterwards, and then start accumulating as you kind of get deeper into that recovery stage of the economic cycle. So, yeah, we're still going to see a push down in prices. It's just a matter of how sustained the bear market rally is going to be. Now, this looks quite nice. You got a double top forming here. Okay, so we could come push back down, obviously failing to kind of break and close above that 200 moving average on the 4 hour.
Will be greater and more complex today than they were in the 1990s. And you're absolutely right. But I don't think it's an issue about the mandate.
Again,
Is unchanged.
you do want to be in and out of these trades relatively quick. So there isn't going to be a whole load of opportunities.
To change the formal independence of central banks. But politicians will always want other people to do things that would benefit their own short-run interests. That's where central banks will remain solid and maintain their independence in respect to monetary policy, and they have every incentive to do so.
Someone else? Oh, well, I'll add briefly. I mean, clearly, there are many cases where given
Yeah, I mean, where prices are currently,
politicians will look to the central
it's not the most ideal trading
they should do
position that you want to be in.
political interests.
Now,
Will say
Solana's had an absolute crazy run up, okay, and it's actually made a nice pullback, just not seeing an increased amount of sell side. So the buyers are still in somewhat of control, okay, but again, you're also not seeing a huge spike up in buy side. So it could be the case that we make another little dip and then see the buy side really come in.
deep crises with the central bank, which you always has to act. But I think in that case, it again is looking to the political system to back it up. If you go to developing economies, the
Maybe.
normal,
Kind of came down to that 0.5, pushed back up.
but then the
We'll see.
over everything it did, and everybody knows that that's coming, and so it works that way because the central bank can move so quickly. But it needs to be very
Nice order black
taking
tap.
Stefan.
Outside the topic of the panel, but since Ken, you are on the panel, I'll ask you anyway. You wrote a nice little book called The Curse of Cash, and in this environment, cash is disappearing. So, what's your advice?
Well, isn't it wonderful that the people who organized this event have
Again, almost a double top formed.
but
tapped into that liquidity order block. Bam, bam. It's already kind of come to this level, so things are starting to slow down. Things are starting to slowly reverse. But yeah, obviously they kind of found support relatively quick over last night and started to push up over the course of today, and holding. So we'll see.
Going forward in the digital space, you need rules of the road. I was going to bring it up earlier, but I have to mention FTX. That was kind of a success for the regulatory community. It didn't do anything. It's $32 billion at the heart of the crypto system.
This is looking quite nice for ramping up.
It shows how you need what you need from regulatory structure to provide guardrails.
Yeah, you could actually see a very nice run up.
Anyway, I've learned from you over the years on this issue, so thank you for asking that question.
Probably will look for potential long on ETHW. It's looking quite nice.
I'm not going to try to summarize what has been said, but I'd like to end with some final remarks. But really, just 1 minute for each of you to summarize for the audience, which is the most important thing that we should take away from the panel. If you had to expound on one, which would that be? Who wants to take that first?
Yeah, this is looking nice.
I'll just conclude by saying that for us, central bank independence is a matter of statute. It's not in our constitution. It's just an institutional arrangement that has served the public well. Nothing more, nothing less. And as long as it does,
Probably see a run up all the way back up to here. Yeah, this is looking very nice.
And to sticking to this precious grant of independence, to keep it, we need to deserve it, and that means stick to that work and don't look for broader things. Where it was discussed at the first panel, really, we shouldn't be getting ahead of where the public is if there's no specific mandate.
Yeah, I do like that.
Bottom line.
I fully agree with what Jay just said, and that's also again when you look at the German history. So sticking to the mandate and deliver. I mean, this is what's building trust. And I think when it comes to financial stability, we actually at a critical juncture because the system has not been fully tested. So we have
Seeing a bit of volume coming in.
deliver on both of our mandates, price and financial stability.
All good things do not have to come to an end. And central bank independence is one of them. And I think the point that comes out of all this is you can have a debate about whether interest rates should go up, and if so, by how much, or go down a bit. That's to do with the actual decision that's being made in a moment. But institutional arrangements matter. They really matter. And that's why central bank independence, I suspect, will live longer than many good ideas.
I also believe central bank independence will go on for many decades to come.
Reef is looking pretty nice for continuation. Starting to ramp up a little bit. You're almost going to get a cup and handle.
Take early coffee. Thank you. With a big applause to the panel.
Obviously currently at this level of resistance, tapping into a little bit of liquidity here. So yeah, it could be the case that where is it?
But for those guests staying at the hotel, this hotel, please make sure to collect your coats during this break, because it will not be a lot of time between the end of the symposium and the dinner. Okay? So please enjoy your coffee.
Maybe get a little bit of a pullback, bam, 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 and then continuation back up. Some nice structure to go off here. Order block. this is the concentration, so could look for a target somewhere around in that range. Where's my pen? XMR making a nice push back down. Could see a push down to this order block here potentially. But yeah, it's having a good run up. I want to know where all of my indicators have gone. Just disappeared. That's fine. We'll use this. What was the other one? It's got price compression here as well. AVAX looks like it's about to make a push. Alright, we're going to go in on AVAX. Nice quick trade. No faffing about. Just going to the first level of resistance. It's looking like it's going to push up higher. Seeing some nice volume on the 1 hour coming in. So, yeah, hopefully we can get a nice push to that 13.2 target. Obviously, risk to reward isn't fantastic, but again, we're very in this very, very quickly. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. Alright, let's see what we can get on this trading session then. Did like a long on. Sushi looks good as well. Alright, let's fucking have it then. Sushi's about to fly. See if we can get a nice profit. I mean, there's an order block just above, so if it really does start to slow down at that level, then we'll just cut it there. There's a decent amount of volume held here as well. There's a very nice order block just there. So, got some points to kind of keep an eye on. What's Bitcoin doing? Just need a very nice push from Bitcoin into a little bit deeper into that order block. That'll be beautiful. Got a bit of a wider one there, 17.8. Let's have a little look on the lower time frame, see what's happening. Yeah, seeing some nice volume ticking back up. Should realistically see a break, potentially push deeper into this order block here. So maybe come up here, spike, and then come back down, test this level. We'll potentially see that playing out. Dollar index, I mean, probably going to see a push right back down. This is kind of your area to look for support. So potentially see a move down, breaking through these levels here. See how things kind of play out. But yeah, we're looking good. Looking good. Avalanche making a push. Everything's making a slight push higher. Yeah, I mean, bear in mind, obviously, dollar. Let's have a look at Bitcoin dominance. Haven't had a look at that in a while. Yeah, still very, very, very low. I'm making a push. So altcoins are now taking more control. Lifted off its all-time lows. We're still within this range. We've been in this range for a very, very, very long time. Could be looking at coming down a little bit lower and then pushing right back up. If that's the case, then yeah, you're probably looking at a sell-off in the market when we get these spikes. We'll see. Came down into this order block. We got quite a lot of volume, quite a lot of liquidity held between current levels. Well, between that level and this level here. See a move into there and then push right back up. Let's get it. That would be a very, very, very nice move. Da, 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 da. We're looking good. Find a little bit of resistance currently. Obviously, went a little bit deeper into that order block. However, we're still looking like we're going to ramp up again. So should find support relatively quickly. We are seeing a little bit of supply being dumped here. That's all good. But yeah, kind of just reaccumulate, push a little bit deeper into that area. So just stay patient. Yeah. What's happening here? Dollar index is going to find support resistance soon. Should start seeing a bit of a deeper. I mean, yeah, dollar index has still got room for it to push down, really. It's already come up, tested this order block here. So, it's probably a matter of time before we see a move down into this order, into this level. This is where you kind of want to start seeing a reversal, okay? Risk on assets starting to find their tops and starting to really turn back around to the downside. We're just at kind of previous levels of support, but we've not really broken down heavy. So yeah, testing this level clearly, previous support into new resistance, and then bam, come down here. That's what we're looking at. So yeah, as you can see, Bitcoin on the low time frames now finding a bit of support at this order block here. Hopefully we can hold that level, kind of accumulate a little bit, bam, 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 make another move back up. Yeah, wait for obviously the dollar index to make a turnaround here, and then we're good. But yeah, apart from that, guys, yeah, just be patient. Still got an hour until the European close, and then obviously we've got the New York Open later on. We'll see how things kind of develop on this forefront. I'll keep you guys updated, those that are in premium, obviously. You will see us live later on for the New York close. We're feeling much better, so Yeah, you will let you know in the Telegram group when we are going live. So yeah, hold, see where it takes us. Things are looking good. Yeah, be patient. And then we'll go from there. So we'll see you all later on for that New York close, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully we'll see you later on. Thank you.